and we thrive on answering all your doubts. While dedicated doubt-solving live classes are a part of every course, we also have the Ask a Doubt feature for quick resolution of doubts even after your live classes. Just click on Ask a Doubt, type your question or click a picture of your doubt, highlight one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
There are no silly questions, and we thrive on answering all your doubts. While dedicated doubt-solving live classes are a part of every course, we also have the Ask a Doubt feature for quick resolution of doubts even after your live classes. Just click on Ask a Doubt, type your question or click a picture of your doubt, highlight one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
There are no silly questions, and we thrive on answering all your doubts. While dedicated doubt-solving live classes are a part of every course, we also have the Ask a Doubt feature for quick resolution of doubts even after your live classes. Just click on Ask a Doubt, type your question or click a picture of your doubt, highlight one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
There are no silly questions, and we thrive on answering all your doubts. While dedicated doubt-solving live classes are a part of every course, we also have the Ask a Doubt feature for quick resolution of doubts even after your live classes. Just click on Ask a Doubt, type your question or click a picture of your doubt, highlight one specific question, choose the subject that the question falls under, and share it with your educator. Let's crack it.
Unacademy.
Hi class, good evening. Hello. How is everyone doing today? Hi Karamjot, hello. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Welcome to my class. Karamjot. Welcome. Hi. How are you doing? How is everyone doing today? You're also fine? Okay, that's great to know, Karamjot. That's great to know. What about the rest of you? How is everyone doing? How are you all doing today? How is your Thursday treating you? Okay, alright. So, Karamjot, my name is Nikita Chung. I am your educator for the day. I will be teaching you English. I'll be teaching you English literature primarily. So, I hope you're excited for the class that we're going to do the first chapter of the Honeydew textbook. Okay? So, hi Parul. Hello. Hello. So, we're going to do the first chapter of the Honeydew textbook. Okay? That's the best Christmas present in the world. Okay, so have you all read this chapter? Have you all read this chapter earlier? Hi Parul, how are you doing? You're excited? That's great news, Karamjot. That's great news. How are you doing, Parul? Hi Rakshita. Okay, hello. Good to see you all here. Good to see you all here. I was a little worried because y'all were keeping so quiet. Please talk to me in my class, ask me doubts, interact with me, ask me questions, okay? Please do that. I'm looking forward to interacting with all of you today. Good to know that you're fine. That's good to know that you're fine, Parul. I'm doing good too. I'm doing absolutely fine today. Okay. So, how many of you have read this chapter? Parul, it will be both. There will be explanation in the beginning and then we'll do a Menti. Hi Rakshita, hello. Okay. So, how many of you have read this chapter? Before I begin, I want to know how many of you have read this chapter? Okay, Parul has. Karamjot has. Okay, good. Karamjot you've already read. Good, very good. Alright, great. So you all will be in tune with whatever I am telling you. Perfect. So while I'm explaining it, in case anything crops up in your mind, any small tiny doubt, please do ask me. Okay, so let's begin. The lesson's title is The Best Christmas Present in the World. So it's a short story by Michael Morpurgo, and it's about a man who buys a roll top desk, okay, from a junk shop. Okay? While working on restoring the table on Christmas Eve, he finds a letter in a tin box written by a man named Jim Macpherson. Alright, he was the captain of the English army. So now just imagine if you buy something, an antique from a store, and then you find like a letter. So that's a very interesting thing, right? So the letter was written to his wife Connie Macpherson. So he opens to check, who the letter was from. Yes, Harsh. Yes, Parul. We will be doing the word meanings about the author and also a little bit of the summary, right, which I've started with right now. Then we will do a fun Menti on it. Okay? Right. So the letter was written to his wife Connie Macpherson, and it is a narration of what happened on the battlefield in 1914 on Christmas Day. Okay, so he bought a roll-top desk from a junk shop, okay, Parul? And while working on restoring the table, he found a letter that was written by a man named Jim Macpherson, okay? Jim Macpherson was the person who wrote the letter, and he was the captain of the English army, alright? And he had written the letter to his wife, and his wife's name is Connie Macpherson. Yeah, okay, so in the letter, he saw that he narrated what happened on the battlefield in 1914 on Christmas Day. Okay? Hi Nidhi, hello. Hi. Good evening Nidhi, good to see you here. Okay, so now what is interesting about this story, it is that it is based on a true event. So if you look up the Christmas truce, okay, that is what happened in real life. Okay, on Christmas Day on 1914, the German and the British soldiers called for a truce, and they spent Christmas together. They celebrated Christmas together. So it's based on a real event, but the story is fictional. Okay, so that's what's really, really interesting about this story. So it was during the war on Christmas Day when Macpherson saw the other side waving a white flag. Okay, the white flag is for truce. A white flag is flown during a war when we call for truce. Yeah, she lived for a long time. Yes, Parul. Okay, so on Christmas Day when Macpherson saw the other side waving a white flag, they were unsure about what was going to happen, but slowly the German side approached them, wishing them a happy Christmas. Hi, what's your name, Study World? What's your name? Okay, but slowly the German side approached them. So what does this mean? The German side waved the truce flag first. Okay, they waved the truce flag first, and they then began sharing rum and sausages. Okay, that's what they shared first. So all over no man's land there was laughing, smoking, talking, drinking, eating, and so on. So a little while later they began playing football, and it truly was a wonderful and joyous evening. Yes, exactly. It's for peace also. Yes, Parul, it's for peace also. Sarjeet, okay. Hello, Sarjeet. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so this is what happened. They brought over rum and sausages, and they laughed, they smoked, they chatted, they drank, they ate. They even played a little bit of football with each other. So it was a very joyous evening. Especially consider this during a war on a battlefield in no man's land. That's a very unique event, right? So finally, in the letter, Macpherson ends by saying, "Dearest Connie, by Christmas time next year, this war will be nothing but a distant and terrible memory." Okay. Hi, Pragati. Good evening. Hi. Good to see you here, Pragati. Hi, Shweta. Hello. Good evening. So happy to see you all here. Hi. Okay, so in the letter, Macpherson, that is Jim Macpherson, ends by saying, "Dearest Connie, By Christmas time next year, this war will be nothing but a distant and terrible memory. I know from all that happened today how much both armies long for peace. We shall be again together soon, I'm sure of it. So he ends by saying this rather romantic line, okay? Yes, today there is Menti Kusum. We do have a Menti today. Alright? Yeah. So on Christmas morning, the protagonist headed to Bridport. The protagonist is the man who found the letter. Number 12 was nothing but a burned out shell. So he then knocked at the house next door, and an old man was kind enough to tell him that she is now at a nursing home. So Connie Macpherson was now at a nursing home called Burlington House, which was on Dorchester Road. So on reaching the nursing home, the protagonist found his way easily enough to the matron, and she told him that she was rather confused that day. Who was confused? Connie Macpherson, okay? Connie Macpherson was confused on most days, okay? Because she never met her husband after the war, okay? That's a very important thing you must remember, alright? So nonetheless, the protagonist met the old lady, wished her a happy Christmas, and went on to talk about the letter. She was rather confused. As I said, she was confused on most days. But when she saw the letter, her eyes, they lit up, because that she remembers that letter came from her husband, right? Her eyes lit up with recognition and her face became suffused with a sudden glow of happiness. Okay? He spoke about the desk, but she didn't seem to be listening to him. He tried speaking to her. He introduced himself, okay, but nothing registered. She only looked at the letter. So she suddenly reached out and took his hand and told him that him being there and giving her this letter was the best Christmas present in the world. Yes, exactly, Parul. That is the spelling. You got it right. Very good. She didn't sell it. Her house burned down, right, Parul? After which she started staying in the nursing home. So that's why the table, the roll top desk was found in the junk shop. Okay, Parul? Sat down beside her and the old lady told him, I read your letter so often, Jim, every day. So now we find out that she thinks that the protagonist was Jim. She thinks that. So I read your letter so often, Jim, every day. I wanted to hear your voice so often, Jim, every day. I wanted to hear your voice in my head. It always made me feel you were with me, and now you are. Now you're back. You can. Would you do that for me, Jim dear? This is exactly what she says. Okay? I just want to hear your voice again. I'd love that so much, and then perhaps we'll have some tea. I've made you a nice Christmas cake, marzipan all around. I know how much you love marzipan. Yes, Shweta, there will be. Protagonist means the main character of the story. Karamjot, it's the main character of the story. Okay? So any other questions, class? So this is a summary of the entire chapter. So any other questions? Okay. No, protagonist is not is the person who found the letter, Parul, but a protagonist actually means the main person in the story. Okay? Yeah. Okay, good. Now let's move on to word meanings, which are equally very important. Alright? So scorch marks means burn marks. So after something has gotten burnt, it has scorch marks. So you can see that in the picture here. These are scorch marks upon everything. So this is probably how their house looked like after it got burnt down. Then we have veneer, which is a thin layer of plastic or decorative wood on furniture. Of cheap wood. Okay, so this is a veneer. It's like a coating on top of cheap wood to make it look a bit better. Okay. And that's what was on the roll top desk. Taken their toll on means damaged. Okay, when something is, worn and torn over a long time, time takes a toll over those things. So those are basically damaged. So here you can see this monument seems to be damaged. Similarly, the desk was damaged. Trenches are long, deep ditches in the ground where soldiers hide from the enemy. There are references to trenches in the story, right? So basically, trenches look like this, and they were very common during the First World War. Okay? So they are long, deep ditches in the ground where soldiers hide from the enemy. Schnapps are a German drink made from grain. Okay? So class, you know which side brought the schnapps, right? Come on, answer me. Which side brought the schnapps? The Germans or the English? So Prabha, that's a very good question. The story itself is a fictional story, which means it is an imagined story. But it is based on true events. Okay, it is based on true events. If you look up Christmas Truce 1914 on Google, you'll find the actual event that took place, okay, during the First World War. The German and the English soldiers came together and celebrated on that day in the battlefield in no man's land. Okay, so it is based on true events, but the story itself is fictional. Good, very good, Parul and Shweta, very, very good. It was brought by the Germans. Very good. Cello is a musical instrument like a large violin. So, they started playing music and, merrymaking, right? So, this is a cello. This man here has a cello with him. And marzipan. Remember in the end she says, I made cake with marzipan. So, can you see this outer green layer on this cake? That is the marzipan coating. So what is it? It's a sweet covering on a cake made from sugar, eggs and you all must be aware of what marzipan is, right? Okay, so Parul, that is not a part of this lesson. So the important point in this lesson is to remember the act of kindness, to remember the Christmas spirit of giving and togetherness. Okay, so that is the main thing about this lesson, not about, the war itself. Okay, Parul, you have to recognize that. Yes. The war was just the backdrop. Okay, then, alright, good. So, dugout is a shelter for soldiers made by digging a hole in the ground and covering it. So, where did the soldiers stay while during war? They stayed in dugouts. So, this is how dugouts look. It's underground and it's not a very, it's not very comfortable, but it's at least a place to stay during war. Okay? Then we have boarded up, which means covered with wooden boards. So after the house got burnt down, it was covered up with wooden boards. Okay, and now before we move on any further to anything else, I want to talk a little bit about the author. The author is Michael Morpurgo and he is an English book author. So this is the man himself and he's a poet and playwright famous for children's novels primarily. And Morpurgo became the third children's laureate from 2003 to 2005. Okay, so he's a very famous author, especially in the genre of children's literature. Okay. Hi Shashi, good evening. Really Parul? Okay. I hope it went well. And all of you, have you all started asking doubts on the Unacademy Ask a Doubt app? Have you all started asking doubts on Unacademy on the Ask a Doubt bit? It went superb. That's great news, Parul. Yes, Prabha, I will get to the quiz. But before that, I want to know about... Oh, you can ask me a question, Shweta. You can ask me whatever question you have, you can ask me. That's great news, Parul. I'm so happy you've used it. Okay, good. Please do use it. It's a great feature. For those of you who aren't aware, in the Unacademy Ask a Doubt, you can ask unlimited doubts. You can ask doubts at any time. You can get high quality video solutions in English as well as Hindi, whichever language you're most comfortable in. You can receive exact matches for your questions, obtain instant and accurate solutions to any number of questions that you may have, And also you can get assistance with homework. What does this mean? While you're doing your homework, in case you have a doubt, you can immediately ask your doubt and an educator will solve it for you as soon as possible. Okay? So how do you ask a doubt? Click on Ask a Doubt on the Unacademy app. Select Take a Picture or Choose from Gallery. Clicks or select a picture of your question. Okay? Crop to highlight that one specific question. Choose the subject that the question falls under. For now, we have it only for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. And sit tight, you'll receive a solution soon. Okay? So, that's about the Ask a Doubt section. I would really recommend all of you to go and ask doubts. Okay? It would clear all your doubts, right? It would be a really fun way to clear your doubts. So your Menti code is 1054370. Okay, I'll just share it on the Telegram group as well. So quickly join class and please share the link with your friends as well. You can revise together. 1054370. You got 40 on 40 in your examination, Shashi. That's great. Yes, Shweta, the author is alive. Come on class, join quickly. I'm sharing the Menti code on Telegram right now. Please tell your friends to join as well. Quickly class, tell all your friends to join. You're the puppy, Parul? Okay. Yes, sure. I'll put in the code on the chat box as well. 1054370. Okay, Parul. Okay. Thank you for sharing the code on the chat box, Parul. You're the lucky flowers. Okay. All right. Okay then. Without further ado, let's begin the Menti. All right. Let's start. The year 1914 was significant to the Germans and the British because of World War I, World War II, or the Cold War. You are the dog? Okay. Very good. A majority of you got this right. It was indeed World War I. Okay, not World War II and the Cold War. That happened much later. Okay. So World War I took place during 1914, and that's why it was significant to the Germans and the British. So now we know which time period this was set in, right? It was set in the time period of World War I. Good, very good, Parul, very good. Okay, so let's take a look at the leaderboard. Very good, Priyanshu, you got it the fastest. Very good. So Priyanshu is first, Parul second, Shweta. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you so much, Shweta. Shweta is third, Sarjeet is fourth, Himanshu fifth, and Varshini is sixth. Okay. Good start. Okay. Question number 2. This story is based upon a real life event which took place on Christmas Day 1914. True or false? And I've told you all this answer earlier, right? Very good. I'm so happy you all were paying attention. Very good. Yes, it is indeed based on a real life event which took place on Christmas Day. Okay, and it was called what? It was called the Christmas Truce of 1914. It's good. It's a day that has gone down in history textbooks as well. Okay, so 6 of you got it right. Only one person got it false. Okay. So let's take a look at the leaderboard now. Okay, there's a student named Nikita here. Hi, Nikita. Hello. Okay, Priyanshu and Parul, both of you got it the fastest. Very good. So, Priyanshu is first, Parul second, Shweta third, Karam fourth, Sarjeet fifth, Nikita sixth, Himanshu seventh, and Varshini eighth. Okay, very good. Question number 3. What does Fritz refer to in the story? The English soldiers, the German soldiers, cold weather, or snow? Fritz is it's a colloquial term. It's not a very formal way of saying Germans. Okay, you must remember that. Time's up, class. Okay, so majority of you got it right. 5 of you got the answer right. It is indeed German soldiers. It's not the English soldiers. No. What were the English soldiers referred to as in the story, class? Come on, can you all tell me what were the English soldiers referred to as? You're in the 6th grade, Shweta. Okay. All right. Okay. Now that you all should have known, class. Yes, Bharti. Exactly. Very good. Tommy. Tommy was the colloquial way of calling of the English. And Fritz was for the Germans. Okay, good, Bharti. Very good. Tommy Parul. Okay, so there is a change in the leaderboard. So Shweta got it the fastest. Very good, Shweta. Pratik, the mentee code is 1054370. Thank you for sharing it. Parul. Your name is Nikita. Okay, you're Nikita. Okay, great to see you. My name twin. All right, nice. So, Shweta, you got it the fastest. Very good. Parul is first, Shweta second, Priyanshu third, Sarjeet fourth, Nikita fifth, Karam sixth, Varshini seventh, and Himanshu eighth. Okay, and Parul, the spelling of Tommy is Tommy. Okay, I've put it on the chat box. Alright, so let's move on to the next question then. Question number 4. What did the white flag indicate? The end of the war, the German flag, the British flag, or a call or agreement to stop fighting for a particular period of time? Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Very good. Again, a majority of you got it right. 5 of you got it right. Yes, it is a call or agreement to stop fighting for a particular period of time, not the end of the war. The end of the war is not signified with a white flag. Okay? So good. Majority of you got this right. Okay. Okay, so Priyanshu, you got it the fastest. Very good, Priyanshu. Parul is first, Priyanshu second, Shweta third, Nikita fourth, Sarjeet fifth, Karam sixth, Pratik seventh, Varshini eighth, Himanshu ninth, and Rakshita 10th. And Parul, you are leading with 3,755 points. Very good, Parul. Question number 5. The British soldiers were the first to wave the white flag. True or false? Hi Parul, hello. No problem, Parul. Alright. So time's up now, class. Wow, okay, it's equally divided between the right and the wrong answer. Okay, so it is false because the British soldiers were not the first to wave the white flag. It was the Germans. The Germans had initially called for the truce and they approached the English side. Okay, so it was the Germans who did so, not the British. So that's why this is a false sentence. Okay. Okay, I hope that's clear, class. So let's take a look at the leaderboard now. Okay. Okay, again, quite a shift in the leaderboard. So Rakshita, you got it the fastest this time. Very good, Rakshita. Okay. So, no, Parul, I don't think so. That Parul is not you, no? Have you joined the Menti, Parul? Okay, Parul is first. Yes, Parul. Parul is first, Shweta second, Himanshu third, Karam fourth, Nikita fifth, Sarjeet sixth, Pratik seventh, Rakshita eighth, Varshini ninth, and Himanshu is 10th. And Parul, you are leading with 4,719 points. Okay. Moving on to question number 6. What food and beverage did the Germans bring? Rum and ham, wine and bread, schnapps and sausages, or wine and cake? Remember, this is the German side, okay? Okay, Parul. Okay. All right. I got confused there then. Time's up now. Come on. Wow, mixed answers for everything. But the right answer is schnapps and sausages. And I think the biggest hint was when I did the word meanings and I told you all what schnapps are, right? The German drink made from grain. So I thought that was the biggest hint and you all would get this right. Only 4 of you all got this right. It is not rum and ham, it is not wine and bread, and not wine and cake. Okay, it was schnapps and sausages. Fun fact, Germans are very famous for their different sausages. Okay, it's a fun fact. Okay, so Rakshita, you got it the fastest again. Very good, Rakshita. Parul is first, Shweta second, Priyanshu third, Karam fourth, Sarjeet fifth, Nikita sixth, Rakshita seventh, Pratik 8th, Megha 9th, and Varshini is 10th. Okay. You got the hint from that? Okay, nice. Good, Parul, good. Okay, question number 7. Okay, good. Alright. Which game did the soldiers play? Cricket, football, hockey, or basketball? Okay, time is up now, class. Good, very good. A good majority of you got this right. They were playing football. They weren't playing cricket and hockey. They were playing football, okay? The Germans and the British soldiers. That's how they, they made the evening a little more livelier by adding football to the, just friendly football to the match. To the evening. Yes, Parul, yes. Really? Your first mentee at first place? Great. Keep it up, Parul. Is it Shweta? Okay. Yes, you said you were in the 6th grade. Yes. Alright, so there has been a change in the leaderboard. So Priyanshu, you got it the fastest this time. Very good, Priyanshu. Parul is first, Shweta second, Priyanshu third, Karam fourth, Rakshita fifth, Sarjeet sixth, Nikita seventh, Megha 8th, Pratik 9th, and Niyati 10th. Parul leading with 6,629 points. No problem, Parul, no problem. Okay, so now we're halfway done with the mentee. We're at question number 8. We have 8 more questions to see the final leaderboard, okay? The British soldiers wore khaki while the German soldiers wore grey. Is this true or false? Okay. Come on, last few seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Yes, indeed, it is true. The British soldier uniform was khaki in color and the German soldier's uniform was grey in color. Okay? Parul, my name is Nikita Chung. My name is Nikita. Alright? Yes, it is true. The answer is true. Khaki by the British soldiers and grey by the German soldiers. Okay. So let's see what the leaderboard has in store for us. Okay, again a shift. So Priyanshu, you got it the fastest yet again. Very good, Priyanshu. Parul is first, Priyanshu second, Karam third, Shweta fourth, Sarjeet fifth, Nikita sixth, Megha seventh, Rakshita eighth, Pratik ninth, and Niyati 10th. Parul leading with a landslide of 7,609 points. Very good, Parul. Okay. Question number 9. Connie Macpherson thought her visitor was her husband. True or false? Okay. Wow. Okay, very good. A good majority of you got this right. Yes, it is indeed true. She thought the visitor, who is the protagonist, She thought he was her husband because he came bearing the letter, right? He came and he gave her the letter. So she thought that he was her husband. He was not, of course not. Her husband had passed away earlier. So this is true. Very good. Yes, so far. Yes, Parul. Yes, definitely. Good work. Okay, small shift in the leaderboard this time. But Priyanshu got it the fastest. Okay, keep it up, Priyanshu. And Parul is first, Priyanshu second, Karam third, Sarjeet fourth, Shweta fifth, Nikita sixth, Megha seventh, Rakshita eighth, Pratik ninth, and Niyati 10th. Parul leading with a landslide of 8,594 points. Okay. We've reached question number 10, class. Wow, we have only 6 more questions to see the final leaderboard now. Okay. The protagonist remains unnamed throughout the story. True or false? Wow, that was quick. It is true, class. It is true. The protagonist remains unnamed throughout the story. There is no name given to the protagonist, really. He is just the man who found the roll top desk from the junk shop. Okay, so it's true. It's not false. Good. Majority of you got it right. So that's good. Very good. Okay. Okay, so Shweta, you got it the fastest this time. Very good, Shweta. Okay, Rakshita, a protagonist is basically the main character of the story. Okay, the major character of the story. Alright? Okay. So Parul is first, Priyanshu second, Karam third, Sarjeet fourth, Shweta fifth, Nikita sixth, Pratik seventh, Rakshita eighth, Megha ninth, and Niyati 10th. Alright. Okay. Question number 11. No, Parul, I'm sure you have a big hand in it. So, these are some dates that you must know. It is in the beginning of your chapter. So, what do these dates stand for? 4th July 1776. Is it Hiroshima Day, American Declaration of Independence, assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, or Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon? What was this day significant of? Time's up, class. Only one person got this right. Okay, so these dates are there in the beginning of your chapter. So you must know what each of these dates stand for, okay? So it's the American Declaration of Independence. This happened on 4th July 1776, okay? So America became independent on 1776, 4th July. Oh no, Parul. Oh no. It's okay. You still have a lot of points. Don't worry. You all should know this. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Parul is first, Priyanshu second, Karam third, Sarjeet fourth, Shweta fifth, Nikita sixth, Pratik seventh, Rakshita eighth, Megha ninth, and Niyati 10th. Who got this right? One person got this right. Who got it right? Okay. Alright. Question number 12. 17th December 1903. What was it significant of? Wilbur and Orville Wright made the first flight remaining in the air? American Declaration of Independence, Hiroshima Day, or assassination of Mahatma Gandhi? You got it right, Varshini. Very good, very good. Keep it up. Very good. Yes, Parul, yes. Okay, so 3 of you got this right. Okay, that's an improvement. Definitely an improvement. Yeah. So Wilbur and Orville Wright made the first flight remaining in the air on 17th December 1903. So now you know when the first flight was invented, right? 1903, 17th December. Okay, so Priyanshu, Megha and Varshini, 3 of you got this right. Very good. Megha, you got this the fastest. Very good. Keep it up. So Parul is first, Priyanshu second, Karam third, Sarjeet fourth, Shweta fifth, Nikita sixth, Pratik seventh, Megha eighth, Rakshita ninth and Varshini 10th. Now the rest of you and all of you, please make a note. Okay, please make a note of these dates in your textbook, in your notebook. Please do that. Alright? Okay, question number 13. So now we have 3 more questions to go after this. Okay, 6th August 1945. What was it significant for? Assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. Yuri A. Gagarin became the first human to orbit the Earth. Hiroshima Day. Or Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. Okay, it's lagging. Alright. Okay, is it better now? Okay, time's up, class. Very good. Very good. So it's getting better. It's getting better by each mentee question. Very good. Yes, 4 of you got this right. Hiroshima Day is on 6th August 1945. Okay, good, Parul. Good. Thanks for letting me know. Very good. Alright, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, so Priyanshu, Nikita, Megha and Rakshita got this right. And Priyanshu, you got it the fastest. Very good. Parul, take a look at your textbook. It's all there. It's all there in your textbook. Okay. So Priyanshu, you got it the fastest. Parul is first. Priyanshu second. Karam third. Nikita fourth. Sarjeet fifth. Shweta sixth. Megha seventh. Rakshita eighth. Pratik 9th and Varshini 10th. Alright. Those of you who aren't getting this, please read your lesson carefully. Please read, the question in the beginning carefully. Question number 14. Alright. January 1948. American Declaration of Independence, Hiroshima Day, Yuri A. Gagarin became the first human to orbit the Earth, or assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. This, I'm expecting a lot of you to know. Very good, very good. Yes, it was the unfortunate day when Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated. This took place on 30th January 1948. Okay, good. I'm happy the scores are getting better and better. Really, Parul? All the best for that, Parul. I'm sure you'll do well. Okay, Priyanshu, you got it the fastest. Very good, Priyanshu. And now Priyanshu has come to the first position. Alright. So Priyanshu is first, Parul second, Nikita 3rd, Karam 4th, Sarjeet 5th, Rakshita 6th, Pratik 7th, Shweta 8th, Megha 9th and Varshini 10th. Okay, very good. Question number 15. Okay, we have only one more question to see the final leaderboard. 12th April 1961. Yuri A. Gagarin became the first human to orbit the Earth. Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. American Declaration of... Okay, wow, you all did it fast. Very good, not bad. Quite good. Yes, it was on 12th April 1961 that Yuri A. Gagarin, the astronaut, became the first human to take an orbit of the Earth. That means he went around the Earth. Alright? It's a great achievement for humankind. Okay, Parul, okay. So, Nikita, Priyanshu, Pratik, Megha and Varshini got this right. Okay, so Priyanshu, you got it the fastest. Very good. And you're leading with a good 10,664 points. Very good, Priyanshu. Parul is 2nd, Nikita 3rd, Karam 4th, Sarjeet 5th, Pratik 6th, Megha 7th, Rakshita 8th, Shweta 9th and Varshini 10th. Okay, so are you all prepared for the last and final question? The last and final question of today's class. Come on. Question number 16. 20th July 1969. What was this day significant of? Assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. Hiroshima Day or American Declaration of Independence. Okay. Very good. Okay, I'm happy the numbers got a little better by the end. Very good. Yes, Neil Armstrong. I'm sure all of you know Neil Armstrong, right? So Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. Again, another great achievement for humankind. This took place on 20th July 1969. Okay, so now let's see the final leaderboard. Come on, class. Let's see the final leaderboard. What does it have in store for us? Okay, Priyanshu, Nikita, Sarjeet, Megha, Rakshita and Varshini got this right. And Nikita, you got it the fastest. Very good, Nikita. Priyanshu, you said Priyanshu will win and indeed you did. Okay, you are Priyanshu. Okay, that's great. You won with 11,626 points. Congratulations. Very good. Round of applause for that. Very good, Priyanshu. Very good. Keep it up. And the rest of you, do you have any questions regarding the lesson for me? Any questions? Any questions, class? Anything you want to ask me? Okay. So, before your leave, I want to tell you all a few small things that you must remember. So, we have only 3 days left. Okay, there are only 3 days left to grab the Plus subscription at 10% off. Okay, only till the 28th of February we have this. So do grab the Plus sub. 3 days are only left to get the Plus subscription at a flat 10% off. From 1st March it will drop to 5%. Okay, so do get the Plus subscription and do download the Unacademy app from the App Store or the Play Store or the Google Play Store, whichever one is more convenient for you, and let's crack it. Okay, so it is lovely teaching all of you today. I had a great time. Really? Okay, Priyanshu, that's great news. Great news. Good to know that. Happy to help. Very good. Okay, then, all of you. See you all. Bye bye.